What's up, guys? Josiah. I just got out of work, and before I get started on my homework and stuff tonight, I wanted to head up to the Legacy Village Apple Store, check out on a few things. I also wanted to pick an item up. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, because I'm planning on unboxing it in my stream tomorrow. But I've been wanting to take a look at the new MacBooks and the MacBook Pros. Obviously, I've got the aluminum MacBook, but I definitely want to check out the new 15 and 17-inch MacBook Pros, especially since they usually put the highest spec systems on display. I really want to check out the high-def screen on the 17-inch MacBook Pro, so hopefully they have one on display. The other thing I wanted to check out was the 24-inch Cinema display, which the big thing for me was that it's LED backlit, so I want to see how the lighting compares to my IMAX backlight. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know how long this video is going to be. One, because it's getting dark out, and two, because I need to head back here pretty quick to get started on my studying. Two things I wanted to point out. One, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 50 degrees right now, and it's just the beginning of February, so I'm pretty pumped. I mean, it's a little overcast out there, but aside from that, like, I could not be happier with the weather right now. The other thing is that it's 5:30, and obviously it's not even close to getting dark yet. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited. Like, this is basically like one of my favorite times of the year, just because you end up basically saying goodbye to like the winter weather. And obviously, I know winter's not over, but I mean, we've had a pretty rough winter so far, and especially recently, like, we had several feet of snow within just like one day. So obviously that was kind of rough to work with. But I'm really looking forward to when the spring weather hits. When you live in Ohio, and I'm sure this is the same, like, if you live in any other state, once you're used to it, you're kind of like, oh gosh, like, the weather never really gets where you're happy with it. Like, especially in Ohio, like, one of our favorite sayings is, like, you can basically experience all 4 seasons within one day. And it's no joke. Like, seriously, one day it could be like 75, and then just that night it could be like down to 30. So yeah, like I said, I'm sure it's the same with every state. You know, everybody's got little things they gripe about with their state, but I've been here in this state for almost 25 years, and after a while it starts getting a little old. Random little tidbit, on my way out of work, I picked up some bananas and sweet potatoes, and basically, like, bananas I use every day for my protein shakes, and the sweet potatoes I usually try to make one every day. The way I usually make them, obviously you wash them off first. I trim the ends off where they're kind of dirty, and then I slice them in half, put them in like a small bowl with about that much water in the bottom, and then throw like a big bowl over the top, put them in the microwave on high for about 15-20 minutes, usually depending on the size, and it goes up to about 20 minutes. And it's a solid meal, I'll tell you what. Like, obviously I'm vegetarian, so I mean it's a little easier for me because I've got used to eating basically like raw fiber all day. But it's definitely something that I've gotten used to, and I between that and maybe just having like a little half a bag of salad, usually ends up being a meal at some point during the day. I've actually gotten a lot of people asking me about the vegetarian thing, and I know I talked about it in my 5 random facts video earlier, I think yesterday. But I never actually mentioned the other reason why I was becoming vegetarian, and the main reason is that I can't remember the last time I really felt the need to eat meat, and it actually started way before that girl gave her speech in my speech class. Even growing up, we never really had a whole lot of food made with meat at all, even down to like lasagna. My mom never really put a whole lot of meats in them. So it was something that it wasn't really difficult for me to put aside, but sorry, my ears keep popping here. I basically decided just recently, I was like, I want to give this a shot, because honestly, I've always had a problem, and I'm sure some of you will understand this. I've always had a problem with feeling like in order to fit in with people, you got to do stuff the same way they do. And the older I get, the more I realize that just means that you stop being yourself. And I realize there's obviously exceptions to that, but I mean, for the most part, it just seems like any time that you try to fit into any kind of like a societal mold, I guess you call it, you end up becoming somebody else. And honestly, I'm getting to the age where I need to make some pretty big life decisions, and part of that is really just becoming my own person, being content and happy with the person that I am now, obviously setting myself goals, but one of them, sorry I was rambling there, one of them is just becoming myself, not being afraid of, because I've actually had several people that are like, dude, that's retarded that you're vegetarian, you know, what's the big deal? Are you telling me that I'm not allowed to eat meat? And I'm like, no, that's not it at all. It's just, it's one of those personal things that I'm almost doing it just to see how long I last. Like, obviously, like I was saying in my video, it's practical right now because I'm able to get lots of produce at my work for a decent discount, and so it just kind of works out. But I definitely want to try to stick with this because it seems like every time I get a really good idea that I'm like, I should try this, it lasts for like about a week, and by the end of the week I've already fizzled out. So I really want to try to stick this one out and see how long I last. Still got about 2 or 3 years left in college, so obviously if I plan on sticking around that the produce store, I should be able to continue getting my my vegetables and stuff for a decent price, and it should still work out. But like last night, I stopped over at my parents' house. My mom was like, "Oh, what should I make?" And I was like, "Well, you know, whatever works out for you." She's like, "I should make this dish," and it had like chicken in it. I was like. And she looked at me, she was like, "Oh, I forgot, you're vegetarian." And it wasn't like in a bad way, but she's like, "Oh, well, I guess that means I have to find something else to make." I was like, don't worry about it, seriously. It's not a big deal. Anyways, enough of me rambling. So, I'm probably about 15 minutes away from the store right now, and it's a Saturday night, so I'm not really sure how busy they're going to be. Hopefully when I get there I'm able to find a parking spot pretty quickly. So, alright, well I'll go ahead and pick up the video when we get to the store, so see you guys in a sec. Okay, so we're coming up on the entrance to Legacy Village here. Figured I'd just show you guys basically the trip into the little shopping center. Over there you got a little cheesecake factory. And this is a little split, so basically off to the left here, that's where we're headed. Off to the right, never actually been over there. And I don't know if you guys can see that. There is the Apple Store. I don't know why. Every time I come up here, I always get like really excited. Just, I don't know. I'm such an Apple fanboy, but I don't really care. And now here comes the fun part. Getting a parking spot. Because there is a line about 7-8 cars long just to get into the parking lot. So we might end up having to park a little bit further away from the store than I usually do. Which is fine, because at least I'll have a parking spot. Thank you, Eugene, for your rant yesterday. That was cracking me up. If you watch this, that cracked me up, because I'm the exact same way. Like, I really don't care where I park, as long as it doesn't mean that I'm one of the idiots who drives around the parking lot for at least 10 minutes trying to find the best parking spot, just so they don't have to walk more than like 10 feet to the storefront. Okay, seriously, this line is not moving along very well. I get the feeling we're going to be having to park like way away from here. We are on the outside of the store. We're actually still outside the store, but these are the computers that they have on the display. As you can see here, the greenest family of notebooks. Very nice. These look pretty slick. Okay, so turns out that's actually all I could get videos of. I checked with one of the guy who's supposed to be greeting up at the front. I forget what you call him, and he said that couldn't do any photography inside, which is okay. I still managed to pick up my item, and hopefully I'll be able to unbox it tomorrow during my stream. Quick little clarification with that. If you guys could follow my my Twitter, if you aren't already following me on there, it's twitter.com/callmejosiah. But keep your eye out for that, just to make sure that everything is still on for 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Just in case something comes up, because I don't know if my family had any plans for tomorrow afternoon after they get out of church. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for obviously more videos to come, and if all goes as planned, tomorrow I'll see you guys at my stream if you can make it. Anyways, I am going about 65 right now, so I should probably put my camera down. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys soon. Talk to you later.